getting ready for Georgia. Reviewed the Vanderbilt win. We did some good things. Obviously, the offensive rebounding, giving up the amount of offensive rebounds we gave up to Vanderbilt's concerning going into the Georgia game. As Georgia's big, physical, very, very good offensive rebounding team, so we'll need to do a better job there. But big road game. Hopefully, we'll be more prepared and ready than we've been here the last couple of weeks. But we've got to prepare well these next 2 days and see where it goes from there. So we're proud of Skylar. Skylar was co-side all academic team. We hadn't had a whole lot of those here, so we're very, very proud of Sky for that. Be recognized for not only being a great player, but a great student, great person he is off the court. So we're very, very proud of him and pleased for that as well.
Do you know his numbers off the top of your head?
Who?
GPA Sky.
It's on the notes there.
It's a 4 point. It was over a 4.0. 4.01, 4.1. About like what you had in college.
Nailed it. Okay. Well, after the win, we all wanted to talk about the tournament, and that's where fans instantly go as well. How do you keep your team rooted in the fundamentals of what they have to do to get these victories?
We just got to worry about what we can handle today. Today we got to get better at 2 or 3 different areas that we've identified as a staff, and so we're gonna focus in on that and get a win each day. And we've got to win today by preparing the right way and being better. In some areas that can get us beat on Saturday, and so we need to make sure we're locked in on that. And all the extra noise and all that external stuff makes no difference. I mean, none of that stuff makes any difference if you don't win every day and if we don't win on Saturday. So that's where our focus lies.
Do you find that you narrow the focus, or is it
yes,
the same?
Narrow the focus. As things get, it's just like I talked about earlier when we played Kentucky Open. The bigger the game or the bigger the stage, you got to narrow your focus. You got to hone in on smaller things and smaller details.
You talked earlier this year about Georgia and South Carolina, how big and tough and physical they are. Is it easier that you have them back to back?
No.
Is it fun?
Fun? No.
Challenge?
It's not fun, not easy, not any of that. I mean, it was like a wrestling match last night if you watch those two. I mean, that was something else. So, it's certainly a challenge. We're not the biggest and most physical bunch, and so it'll be a major challenge for us, especially having them back to back like we do.
When you look at this road stretch that you've gone through, what are things that you can do better, and then how much has it just been matchups?
Well, some of it's matchups, but it's like I'm going to tell the team here in a little bit. We've played well for 25, 30 minutes in each of the games. Take out the Auburn game. I'm talking Tennessee, Alabama, Florida. We've played pretty well. It's not like, we've been in striking distance for probably Florida 35 minutes, Alabama, 28, 30 minutes. The Tennessee game, 28, 30 minutes. We've been in striking distance for a majority of the game, but obviously as we move forward here with Georgia, it's going to take 40 full minutes. We can't go on the road and play 30, 35 minutes and expect to win or expect to beat anybody good in this league. And so it's going to take a full 40 minutes against Georgia.
I'm sure it's not unique, but to have the log jam that the conference does right there in the middle, where you're a game out from third and 2 games from last, is that unusual?
I don't know if I've ever seen a log jam quite like this, but hey, it is what it is. All I know to do is you better win. If you win, you'll come out of the log jam pretty good.
I'm sure it gets everyone's attention because there's positives and negatives on the other side. Depending on
We hadn't really talked about any of that, so.
You obviously can't grow in the next couple of days. Do you to focus on the offensive rebounding, fixing that? Do you ask guards to do more? Is it focus on box out of the numbers?
Yeah, we just got to do our jobs a little bit better than we've been doing. We just got to make sure we put bodies on their bodies, and we just got to be a little bit tighter, a little bit better with what we do. So, really, it's what you said. You kind of are who you are. We've got to make sure that there's 2 or 3 things maybe that are areas of concern for us that are front of mind for our guys, and if we can just be, 3 to 5% better in those areas, that'll be helpful for us.
In the first matchup, you guys jumped out to a 10-point halftime lead. How do you get your guys to replicate that in the second half now? Is it
Well, Georgia's been, I don't know if you watched the South, they've been really good coming out of halftime. Coach Fox makes good adjustments. They do a really good job coming out of halftime. They came and whipped us out of halftime. They stormed back on South Carolina coming out of halftime. They're able to get stops, and he makes some good adjustments offensively as well. So, it's like I said earlier, it's going to take a complete game, full 40 minutes. We can't, there's no time to ease up, to relax, because if we do that, it's going to be, they're going to go on one of their runs, and it's going to be very, very difficult for us. It's tough sledding. It's not like you're going to be able to just bombard them and make a huge offensive run against them just with the way the game bogs down when you play them.
It's not a secret that you like Epps and his work ethic, but where has he improved the most, I think, since you got here in his game?
Well, I just think he's gotten more confident. He's always been a very good player. I don't think, he's showing anything that he can't do. I just think he's got some confidence. He knows we believe in him, and I think he appreciates that. And one thing I really appreciate about Epps is he doesn't. Sometimes as a coach, when you have confidence in kid, he doesn't ever take it too far. He never, he never takes it for granted or takes it too far. Probably because he's maybe not as used to it, but I really appreciate that about Epps.
Is he a guy that you don't have to correct as often? Is he a self-starter?
He's a self-starter, yeah. He's great. He's great. Well, I'm going to miss him. I wish I had him another year.
What's the mentality, the psychology you present to the players when they go on the road? Like, for example, Trayvon's really struggled on the road, shooting the ball. Is there anything that you address from a psychological standpoint for these guys?
Yeah, we addressed some things.
What are they?
I'm not going to get into all that, but we're aware of our splits on the road and at home. With everybody, and we've been a good road team at times. We've been a good road team at times this year. I think until Kentucky went in there, we were the only team to win at Arkansas. So we have played well on the road at times. We got to get back to that, get back to our formula, get back to what works on the road, and that's what we're going to work on these next couple days. He's feeling fine. He'll be fine. He's going. We're going to need him on Saturday, so he's going to need to play his normal amount of minutes plus some.
Skyler's had a steal in each of his last 11 games. I know he's not like the world's greatest defender. He's
been pretty good now. His last 5 games, 3 to 5 games, have been about as complete as he's played. He does a really good job in our 1-3-1. He's the best in the 1-3-1 at anticipating stuff and seeing things on that wing. He does a really good job. He's gotten a couple steals in that 1-3-1. He's doing a good job of finishing at the rim, particularly the last couple games. But that over that 5-game stretch, he's finished at the rim. He's shooting it with confidence. He's shooting it well. That was a tough 3 he hit to start the second half against Vanderbilt. So, Sky's, he's having fun out there. He's playing free. He's being aggressive. He's not playing timid, and so I really like the way he's playing right now. On both ends of the court.
You mentioned earlier in the year about him being a perfectionist. Do you think there was also just an adjustment not having the ball in his hands all the time?
Yeah, probably so. I haven't really talked to him about that, but I would assume. When you're a ball dominant guard and used to have it in your hands, But he's really adjusted, and he's playing well off the ball, and he's starting to understand how it works, and I'm very pleased with how he's done.
When Tremont goes off like that, do you think it helps Sky kind of see things, maybe get a little himself?
Yeah, I think when Tremont goes off, it helps everybody when he's seeing the court like that and finding guys and that sort of thing. And Sky's been, he's just been so steady. I think his assist to turnover numbers in the league are ridiculous. And so when we do rest, he's a bit of a change of pace from Tremont, so I think it helps both of them. When we do rest him, it's a little bit different look for the other team. And, then it kind of lulls them back to sleep a little bit. Then Tremont comes back in and can get going. So I think it's good for both of them the way they play off each other. We just can't rest them both at the same time. I tried that against Missouri. That was a nightmare.